Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Helen, and for a while this channel is going to consist of personal essays and just general bullshit until I figure out what kind of niche I fit into. Today we're going to talk about Eurovision! The first semifinals tonight, and as with others who are fans of the Eurovision Song Contest, I'm looking forward to watching this happen. I'm going to be honest though, I found the selection of songs this year pretty underwhelming. You had a bunch of mellifluous voices and big-sized personalities singing mediocre, boring, and borderline trashy tracks. I didn't like most of them. I thought some of these songwriters and some of these national finals could have done better. All that said, I was able to pick out a top 10, and I have 6 honorable mentions. So without further ado, here we go. By the way, I'm not going to be using any clips as I don't want my video to be taken down. However, you can find them all over YouTube and Spotify, so if you see something that tickles your fancy, go check it out. So my number 16 is Serbia. I respect this song more than I actually like it. It's high this far because I appreciate the artistry that went into this track, and I appreciate her performances of it so far during the Eurovision season. My second honorable mention is Achille Lauro from San Marino. I respect the dedication of someone who would enter a bunch of national finals before he actually gets picked to represent somebody at Eurovision. Plus, it's a cool song. I like it. It rocks. My third honorable mention is Romania. It's a vibe. It's a great song. The guy sings it well. He dances while he sings it. It's lovely. My fourth honorable mention is Portugal and Maro. This is a beautiful track. It's very mellow. It's very tinkling. Love it a lot. My fifth honorable mention is North Macedonia with Andrea. She sounds tough. She sounds sassy. I really enjoyed her personality. I really do appreciate someone with that amount of sincerity in this year's contest. And finally, we have the Czech Republic. We Are Domi. The Czech Republic has killed it literally since 2019. We Are Domi is no exception. It was my number 1 for a while. However, during the Eurovision season and during the Eurovision pre-parties, I didn't think the performances were all that great. I have seen a little bit of the rehearsal videos for the Eurovision Song Contest this year, and it sounds like she's been able to work out her voice issues and presentation issues. So looking forward to them to shine, looking forward to them rising into my top 10. Speaking of which, feast your eyes on the awesome taste that is reflected in my top 10. Woohoo! Well, no, not really. But these are the ones that they're not my favorite songs that have ever been released into the Eurovision stratosphere, but they're the ones I appreciated the most this year, whether due to content, the performance, and in a couple of cases, even the personalities of the people performing the song. So we're going to go ahead and start with Latvia. Eat Your Salad. I hated this song when it was released. I thought it was a bunch of sloganeering trash. I thought the lead rap guy looked like he had just stepped off a car lot and also acted like he just stepped off a car lot. But yeah, the song grew on me like a bad rash, and now I still think it's a bunch of sloganeering trash. However, I love the energy these guys put out. They've just been amazing. They've been supportive of other artists. They've been killing it on the Eurovision circuit this past spring, and I think they're going to make the final. If they don't make the final, then Europe is just too depressed to deal with life. Number 9 is Iceland. This is a beautiful song. It actually reminds me of the last time I was in Iceland, and I would get up in the morning, drive the car to the western part of the country, right by the sea. It just glistened and it glowed, just like this song. The song is a very folky ballad, very beautiful ballad, very, very well sung. I think it's going to make the final. I know there's some people who doubt it, but I think it's going to make the final. Number 8 is Lithuania. I love this woman. She's slinky, she's sexy, she's such a little minx when she sings this song. I love this whole slow disco retro vibe that it has going on. This song is about a woman who misses her lover. I don't get that she's missing him. What I'm getting is that she's inviting us into her world. And it's a lovely little minxy world at that. Number 7, Georgia. Oh my God, progressive rock vibes. I love this. It's kooky, it's funny, it's funky, it's fresh. It's very late 60s, early 70s progressive rock. I'm totally here for it. They look great performing this too, by the way. Number 6 is France. Basically, Zoom Part 2, or it's either Zoom Part 2 or The Revenge of Tanja Gerritz. In any case, it's a really funky, ravey track. It's your average night out in the woods with lots of drugs. Yeah, lots of drugs. Number 5 is Moldova. I get really annoyed with people who don't like this song. Oh my God, what is he saying? Ew. No, this is in Romanian, sweetheart. This is in Romanian. This is about the possible melding of two countries into one, which is why it's been really controversial in places such as Romania and Moldova. But it's a controversy done in a fun vibe. You can dance to it. It's a lot of fun. And these guys bring the party everywhere they go. Number 4 is Norway. I don't think I have much to say about Norway that hasn't already been said. This is probably the best produced joke entry that has ever been unleashed onto Eurovision. These guys, as with City Zenny, have been really supportive of other artists. They like to parody other artists in a tongue-in-cheek manner. And this song is probably one of the stupidest songs, again, one of the stupidest songs ever written and released into the Eurovision stratosphere. And I am totally here for it. Number 3 is United Kingdom. This guy actually has a huge following on places such as TikTok and Instagram. And he's basically proven why. He can sing. He co-wrote the song with 2 other people. I think it's a pretty decent track. Number 2 is Ukraine. I don't think I have much to say about Ukraine that hasn't been said by others. Slava Ukraine and all that. I know there's some people who don't like what they did at Vitber. I don't care. Given what's been happening in the Ukraine since that time, that point's been moot. It's a beautiful track. It's funky. It blends a bunch of cultures. It's very well performed. They're saying it's going to win. I don't think it's going to win. It might come in second place, but we'll see. Finally, my number 1 is Italy. I'm in love with this song. I melt whenever I hear it. It's beautiful. It's emotional. It makes me cry. And it's just the sort of thing that I would expect to hear this year, or be in my top this year at least. Okay, so that's it for my choices for Eurovision this year. I'm not good at predicting these things. I'm thinking maybe 7 out of 10 will make the final, but we'll see. Y'all need to be kind to each other. Stop dissing each other's tastes. Y'all, please, given what's happening in the world right now, please come together and love one another and enjoy the show, the 2 semifinals, and the grand final on Saturday night. And I will talk at you next week. Ciao.